Great. I have to redo the entire intro again, because the intro got lost. Apparently, the stream directly to YouTube button doesn't work anymore. So that's great. And by that's great, I mean that's not great. That's absolutely awful. Another thing has decided to not work, which is so fucking typical. Oh, in that URL wrong. Okay, is that working? Okay, it is working. And I seem to have a notification. A new mention. Right, okay. Alright, hey, Inuyuki Hacker Show, Draven. Okay, so I'm going to have to redo the intro because YouTube ate the first 5 minutes of this stream. Apparently the stream to YouTube button doesn't work anymore. Hi. Here I have a stack of games from my collection that all have some kind of online pass or DLC on the back of their manual. Here, I have a massive stack of codes and things from manuals. Online passes, DLC codes, etc., etc. I want to do an experiment and find out which things still work and which don't. Yes, so the enter code, if you press home and then go over to the leftmost blade, there is a redeem code button. So I was just going to find something to obscure that with. Just in case there's anybody who can type faster than me. If don't want anybody claiming my codes while I'm trying to input them. I'm sure that wouldn't happen, but we're going to make sure it can't happen. It's all right. We'll have my queen protecting protecting the codes while I'm inputting them. Perfect. Not that anybody would steal them, but you know. So, attempting code number 1. As with all of my games, they are pre-owned. So there is a good chance that any of the codes I try to input have already been used. If a single code is successful, then that confirms that codes still work. Well, we're going to be here for a while. So, how are folks? I went to the shop today. I went to the store to get more fire to start the war. I noticed that there's a new monster here in the UK, and it is safe for me to drink. It does not contain maltodextrin, which is my spawn enemy. Code number 1. Well, codes still work by the looks of things. This day 1 bonus for Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution was not claimed. Let's just confirm. Nice! Buy anything interesting. I got me some more pussy, but that's about it. It's not great pussy, but it's 2 for £1 in Home Bargains. Experiment successful. On the very first code, experiment successful. I am pleased to report that the day 1 bonus for this Naruto game, Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution, worked. Redeemed. Boom. So, that tells me now that it is worth my effort to sit here and put in every single code. Oh no. If this I'm trying work, copy, get out of hell of my 360 hard drive from my old account. Do you think it's possible to find a used hard drive with Burnout Paradise and the update? In theory, yes. The update itself is free. I don't know if you could re-sign somebody else's download of the update with your Xbox key. I don't know if Microsoft would say no to that. I feel like they would. Something I'd be willing to try maybe with a throwaway account to see. So this one is not exciting. This one is a 2-day Xbox Live Gold trial. I don't know if this has been claimed, and I don't know if these Xbox Live trials still work. But if they do, this is great, because there are a few games that I will need to go online with in order to claim their online passes, because they have to talk to servers and things. So there's a few where this might not work. But okay, let's see if a Xbox Live 2-day trial works. To be fair, this may well have been claimed before, so it's not an indication necessarily that it will or will not work. This code is not valid. Not this code has been used before. Not this code has already been claimed, but specifically, this code is not valid. Interesting. I will put that in the pile of not valid. I will put Naruto in the pile of successfully claimed. Okay. Next, I have 2 different online multiplayer codes for Homefront. For some reason, my 1 copy of Homefront had 2 codes, which makes me think both of these have been used. Because why else would there be 2 codes in 1 copy? That seems weird. So yes, codes are still claimable at least, which... Well, there we go. Look at that. That's the battle code for Homefront. The online pass for Homefront installed just fine. So I don't have a need for a second code. Assuming this one hasn't been used, here you go, Internet. Here's first come, first served for a Homefront battle code. LOL. So the online pass for Homefront worked. And it also means that whoever it was didn't use that code, which is interesting. So I have here an online pass for Battlefield 3. Just going to try an online pass for Battlefield 3. Xbox didn't remove this feature, no. So you press home, you press LB, I think it's twice, to go to the game screen, and there is a redeem code function, and you can still redeem codes from there. And it would appear that codes are working. We've already managed to successfully claim 2 codes today. What I'll do is when I edit this together into an actual video, I'll say these were the codes that worked, you know. It is worth mentioning that, you know, sometimes a code may have been claimed before. Oh, there's an online pass for Battlefield 3. Fantastic! Online pass for Battlefield 3. So far we have tried to claim 5 things and 3 have worked. That's amazing. Okay, next I have the VIP pass for Dirt Showdown. We will see if the... I'm amazed at just how many pre-owned games I bought and people didn't use the codes. People are like me. They're too lazy to put in the codes on the games they buy. Like, just the other day, in fear that this function would be removed, I claimed my code for Killer is Dead. Because I thought, oh shit, I don't want to miss out on those unlockables. Like, one of them is a lewd outfit. Kind of want to redeem that. So this makes me think that codes for things on Xbox Live... So codes you might get on key sites might still work. So the previous owner of this code must have claimed it. So maybe the is not valid message means that it's been claimed before. Hey Johnny, how's it going? I hope you like animated GIFs and code entry. I assume that that message just means it's been claimed. We have a pile specifically for the ones where I get that message. And so far there's 2 things in that pile. Right. Who wants to fly the atomic blimp? Hopefully the owner of this copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 didn't want to fly the atomic blimp. Three. I better not read it out loud. Oh boy. The previous owner of this copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 did not claim the atomic blimp. It's time to fly the atomic blimp. Oh boy. Make metal bleed with the exclusive F4E Phantom 2 for Ace Combat Assault Horizon. Let's give that one a go. I am so glad they did not remove this feature. So glad. Okay. It's odd that so many of these are unclaimed. I know, right? These are all pre-owned copies of games and people didn't claim the codes. But yeah, looks like the F4E Phantom 2. This item is featured in Compatibility Pack 1. Okay, so there is a compatibility pack I will need to grab for Ace Combat. Thankfully, all the free DLCs just work off the store, so we'll hold on to the Uplay passports just yet, because I don't know how they work. Okay. I have a code here for the Hitman Absolution Contracts passcode. So I'm going to attempt this one now. 360 is the second Xbox console. Yes, so it goes Microsoft, Xbox. Microsoft, Xbox 360. Microsoft, Xbox One. Microsoft, Xbox Series. I hope that helps. That doesn't help at all. It's confusing. And of course, just saying Xbox One, it could also be Xbox One S, Xbox One X. Hey, Skyward Dork, how's it going? I'm sure you've heard about the Xbox 360 store closing down. Well, turns out you can still claim codes. So that's what we're doing. A lot of us are here to watch me insert codes. You'll love to see it. So, has this Hitman code been claimed from this pre-owned copy of Hitman? It either has been claimed or is no longer valid. Too bad, no contracts mode for me. Right, next we have a sheet with two things on it. We have a 2-day Xbox Live Gold trial, and we have a Halo Anniversary map pack for Halo Reach. Let's begin with that Xbox Live trial to see if this one works. Because we've yet to have a successful Xbox Live trial, so I'm curious if they disabled these. They did not disable these. They did not disable the Xbox Live Gold trials. Who's got 2 days of Xbox Live Gold? Right, so with any luck, this Halo Anniversary map pack, also printed on the card, may not have been used. Let's try to redeem it. Now, I know who the previous owner of this Halo Anniversary was, and I know that they played online, so there's a good chance this has been claimed. It has not been claimed. It's a little bit bittersweet, because the person who owned this copy of Halo Anniversary is no longer with us. And it feels a little bit like I'm robbing their grave. Oh well. Next up, the Spec Ops pack for Brink. Inflation hit the Xbox Live Gold trial market. Are you serious? That's funny. That is funny. It might just be supply that there's not that many of them kicking around. So just double check the Spec Ops code to make sure I got this right. Oh shit, disappeared. I can't be bothered to enter it again. I'm going to assume that was a fail. Right, next we have the Argus Tomb DLC for Darksiders 2. This code can only be redeemed at darksiders.com/tomb. Alright, not now then. The $1 Million pack for WW All-Stars. Download Ted DiBiase and his father, the $1 Million Man. I don't know who these people are. Let me just double check that, oh. Did it say that code has been redeemed? Did it specifically say that? Let's try putting it in one more time. Making sure I'm putting it in right. Said it was used. So interesting. There is a difference between this code is not valid and this code has been used. So this needs to go in a separate pile for codes that specifically claim they've been used. Right. We have the Battlefield Hardline 3 gold battle packs, which I assume is like loot boxes. So there's a good chance this one won't work anymore anyway, if the online for this game has been shut down. Need to pay more attention to what it says when they come up. It's because I'm so excited to get onto the next code, you see. If it had said not valid, it would have come up and asked me to correct the code, and it didn't, so. This code isn't valid. So let's double check. Aha. Last character. Code has already been redeemed. Next code. The game exclusive Extermination Edition DLC Sword Off Double Barrel Shotgun for Aliens, Colonial Marines. Let's give it a go. This code has already been redeemed. Well, here's the thing, right? There are 3 DLC sheets in this copy of Aliens, and one of them has been used, which means chances are these 2 have also been used. So don't get your hopes up with these. Isn't valid. Is missing the last set of digits. Already been redeemed. So yeah. This last code for gear upgrade boost, it has no doubt been used. Double check it. Yep. 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 Yeah. So that is one where the code has been entered correctly, but it's not valid. I guess Gearbox removed those. Right. Shadow of Mordor, the Dark Ranger, exclusive playable character skin, and Test of Power challenge mode. But there's 2 codes printed on here, which makes me think one is the character and one is the challenge mode. Wow. The Dark Ranger was not claimed, which makes me hopeful that the second code on here was not claimed either. So this is for the Test of Power challenge mode. Having some good luck today with these codes, considering these are all from pre-owned copies. Because that's how I predominantly collect games, because it's a lot cheaper. That code has already been redeemed. So the previous owner of this sheet redeemed the challenge mode, but not the character. So they redeemed the bottom code and not the top code. So which pile do I put this in? Do I put this pile in the successful pile, or do I put this pile in the Code has been redeemed pile. The only option is to tear it off and put the half... Oh, prepaid card's not working. You would be able to redeem them still on an Xbox One or a Series, though, so it's not a complete fail. But yeah, I don't think you've been able to redeem points on the Xbox for a while. Right, so this goes in the successful, and this goes in the unsuccessful, already redeemed pile. Okay, good. Ah, yes. Assassin's Creed. Oh, this one requires booting into the game. And that's a Uplay passport, so we'll do those at another point. Right. Catwoman. No doubt she's been claimed. No doubt. I mean, who wouldn't want to lay their claim to Selena Kyle? I know I would. So chances are she's been sullied. She's been used and discarded. But we'll see. If she hasn't been used, I will take very good care of her. But come on, which Batman owner wouldn't have claimed Catwoman? I'm sorry, did we find the one gay Batman player? Selena fucking Kyle, for crying out loud. Okay. Me have Selena Kyle. Me approve. Duke Nukem Forever. Duke's big package. Chances are this has been claimed. Huh. Not only do I think it's been claimed because it's been scratched off, this is a PS3 code that was in my Xbox 360 copy. What pile does this go into? Not valid, I suppose. Okay. Borderlands, the pre-sequel, Shock Drop Slaughter Pit Challenge Map. It would be nice if this worked, because I am looking forward to playing through pre-sequel eventually. For the gamer score. Want to know if 2K Australia can cut the mustard? I've heard that if you don't go into it expecting like top quality Borderlands, it's fine. If you go into it expecting the very best experience, it's bad. So I would like to play it at some point. Borderlands, the pre-sequel Shock Drop Slaughter Pit Challenge Map was not claimed. No way. So many people who buy games and then don't claim the codes. What's going on? What's going on with this nonsense? Let's move Uplays over there. Right. Call of Duty Ghosts. Freefall. 7-day trial and the free multiplayer map pack. So what I'm going to do is claim the multiplayer map pack. And then I will put the trial to one side and try that in 2 days when the current trial ends. Because you can't stack trials anymore. Can't stack subscriptions to Xbox Live. So nobody claimed the Freefall multiplayer map pack. Huh. So keep your hopes low and you won't be disappointed. I think there's a certain truth to that. Especially when it comes to Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Well, regular stream attendee and ex-work colleague Chuck95 is a huge fan of Borderlands. And Chuck said that the pre-sequel is fine if you don't go into it expecting the absolute very best Borderlands experience. Which is fair. So I'm splitting this code in half. The map pack half is going in the was claimed pile and was successful. The Xbox Live trial is going in a new separate pile where I will claim it once the current trial has run out. COD Ghost is the only COD campaign I've ever beaten. I've beaten Modern Warfare. Black Ops. And I think that's it. One day I'll play through them all, because I do want to. Here we have an online pass for Medal of Honor. That is Medal of Honor 2010 by... what's the name of the studio that developed that? It wasn't Splash Damage. What's the name of the company that made it? Can't remember. T. I'm telling you the letters. Oh, if I do that, I could tell you the code begins with the letter T. But now I have to move the cursor around a lot to try and make sure people who are figuring out what the codes are by listening to the blip blip blip. I am so paranoid. Why? Oh no, I've told you I was on the letter Y. Whatever will I do? Could just add like a 10-second delay to the stream. If I really cared that much. Like I did when I streamed Player Unknown. God, that was an awful stream if you remember. Code not valid. Let me just double check this one. Yep. 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 Last letter's wrong. The online pass for Medal of Honor was not claimed. I'm unlikely to play it, but it was not claimed. Let's actually move that pile of successful claims so it's not sitting on top of the Xbox where it's blocking the air vents. Let's move unsuccessfuls to... Oh, let's keep unsuccessfuls where they are and move successfuls to here. Okay. Here I have a definitely unclaimed 48-hour Xbox Live trial, as it is still good old-fashioned style with the scratchy panel. So, I'm going to put that with the 7-day trial. Not claiming that one. Right, I have here the online pass for Medal of Honor Warfighter. So let's go ahead and attempt entering this one. I have another experiment on the way. I have ordered a copy of Revelations 2 Physical, Resident Evil. The theory is that if you download the compatibility pack, you can play the entirety of the game if you have the physical disc. I will be able to tell you in about a week if that is the case. Has already been redeemed. So this one has been redeemed. I need 1,000 Dead or Alive 5 matches played. Let's crank some out later. Right, WW2K15 Sting DLC pack. Let's see if this one's been claimed. Code isn't valid. Let's double check this one. Yep. 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 So this is one where the code is actually no longer valid. Okay, I am really hopeful for this next one. I don't want to spoil what it is. But I am hoping, praying that the previous owner of this game did not claim the free game that came with it. If it fails or succeeds, that's when I'll tell you what I'm entering the code for. But I'm very excited for it if it's successful. So I'm hoping, praying that the previous owner of this game did not claim this. Okay, God, I know we do not see eye to eye on a lot of things. You and I disagree in regards to many things, and we have had many disagreements over the years, but if you make this successful, I will open this can of Strawberry Monster that I've been looking at this whole time. Holy shit! Fruit Ninja Connect! Thank you, God. This item is no longer available to purchase from the store. Yo, check it out. So DLCs. God. Oh. You and I. Woo. I believe in Satan now. So. Interesting. DLCs work. Games do not. I don't believe that this is fair. Please wait while I craft a tweet. Look, Microsoft, with all due respect, if I have one of these, and I put it in, and it says, here's this, and I press A, I should be allowed to have it. Sort it out! Sort it out! It's time to tweet. Look, Microsoft, with all due respect, if I one of these, and I put it in, and it says, here's this, and I press A, I should be allowed to have it. Sort it out. Sort it out. Use video. Tweet okay at Xbox support at Xbox. You just gonna steal from your consumers or what? Post. Download it onto RGH. I think I will. Very disappointed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this to one side. And I'm going to make a video about this. So I'm going to try to claim it again a little bit later on when I'm just recording. And say, this is what happens. I put in this code for Fruit Ninja Connect. I am not allowed to have it. This is why I believe this is illegal. This is why I believe this is against the law. And this is why I believe Microsoft should do something about it. Yeah. I think that'll make for a good video. Right. Gonna keep them coming now. Gonna back out that for the time being. Could you claim it on the Xbox Series? Is it compatible? It wouldn't be, because it's an Xbox 360 Connect title, and I don't believe the 360 Connect titles are compatible with the Xbox One Connect. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Right, next we have the Deus Ex Mankind Human Revolution Explosive Mission Pack. This is why we're testing these codes, to find out these things when they happen. Right, so you play solo with throwdowns enabled, and then other people who are connecting online have the ability to interrupt other players while they're playing in order to fight a match with them. You basically just got to hope that with throwdowns enabled, somebody interrupts your match. That's the way that achievement is worded, at least. This code has already been redeemed. Too bad. That one is a previously redeemed. So that one could go in that pile. Right, here we have the online pass for Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel. Oh, good game. I do rate the Army of Two series quite highly. Especially the first one. Previous owner did not claim the online pass for Devil's Cartel. Fruit Ninja Connect 2 is on the Xbox One for definite. Fruit Ninja Connect 1, I don't believe so. Did they change the Xbox Guide sidebars? What, to make them more bladesy? Yeah, not recently, though. Maybe a couple of years ago. But yeah, at one point they were made to look more Bladesy, which I appreciate, because, you know, Blades is the original and best. Right. So, next up, game content download. I am confident that these codes will not work. Okay? And there's a reason why I'm confident these codes will not work. I am confident that even if the codes are unclaimed, they will not work. Based on what they are codes for. See what happens first. You cannot redeem this code because the item only fits a male avatar. Okay. So, interesting. It rejects it outright if it's a clothing item for an avatar that is the wrong sex. Just another reason why Microsoft is behind the times. I might have to make a video about how the Xbox 360 was sexist, and then a whole bunch of bots will support the video because they will come along and support it because it's a left-leaning viewpoint, and then I'll get lots of attention and views, but then people will come into my comments and call me a sellout and a misandrist and tell me to keep myself satisfied, and then I'll end up leaving the internet due to the pressure. Okay, so Prototype 2, Blackwatch pilot uniform. I am expecting this to fail. I'm expecting this to not work. Because it is an avatar item. Yeah, no longer available to purchase in the store. So the avatar item does not work. So it is only DLCs that have this tick. Games are completely blocked. Which is very disappointing. Avatar items I can sort of understand. I don't agree with it. I think if I have a code for it and it was once valid, it should always be valid. Personally. But avatar items I can kind of understand. I don't agree with it, but I can understand. But it's another thing I will add into a video. So the unlock the human wrecking ball. For Prototype 2. This worked. Hunting Xbox 360 hard drives. It would be just my luck that I would get a hard drive belonging to some serial killer where they've recorded their manifesto in You're in the Movies using an Xbox Live Vision camera. It would be just my luck, wouldn't it? Redeem code. So I am now attempting the code for the Jurassic World DLC pack for LEGO Jurassic World. I'm hoping that the previous owner of this game was a goo goo gaga child who had no idea how to insert codes. That's what I'm hoping for. And the parent was too busy in the kitchen snorting cocaine to put in a code for their child. That's what I'm hoping. Well, not that specific scenario because, you know, a child is not being cared for properly and that would be bad. But a scenario like that, but one where a child isn't harmed. You know where you know what I'm getting at here. I hope the code wasn't claimed, is basically what I'm trying to say. And it was not claimed! Check out the Jurassic World pack for LEGO Jurassic World. Why would you need a Jurassic World pack for Lego Jurassic World? Isn't it already Jurassic? Isn't it already a world? Isn't it already a Jurassic World? So this is another Uplay passport. Again, these are mostly irrelevant now, as the majority of Uplay games were patched to enable the Uplay content automatically. Didn't 360 hard drives tend to come with Uno? Some of them did. Some of them came with Hexic pre-installed. Another 48-hour trial for Xbox Live, and again, this one has not been scratched off. So I will put that to one side. Only three things left. The third one, I don't think will work. But it might work on an Xbox One or Series. Activate your online pass. Select redeem code at the online access menu in... It's that one I can't claim. Unless I'm playing the game it's from. Which is... Fight Night. Put that to one side. The Bureau. XCOM Declassified Codebreakers mission. So that's why Hexic is free on the Xbox stores. I believe so, yes. Because it was originally given away for free. On Xbox 360 hard drives. When I received my first Xbox 360 from my friend who had upgraded to an Elite, he had actually deleted Hexic. And the thing was, to get Hexic back on a hard drive once you had deleted it, in the early days, you had to phone up Microsoft support and explain to them, I bought this Xbox 360 off my friend and they deleted Hexic. And then Microsoft would send you a code to put in to download Hexic. So I'm not surprised they eventually put it on the store. Codebreakers. Successful. Right, this code is not going to work. But we'll give it a go. Well, the game was free, so ultimately it doesn't matter. They were giving the game away for free, so even if you lied and you know, got your friend a code, it would be no different than your friend phoning up and asking for a code, because the game was given away free on every console. Or at the very least, on every hard drive. So this is the code I don't think will work. This is a code for Microsoft points. This code isn't valid. So just to double check it. Yeah. It's a code for Microsoft points. Here's some of the cool things you can spend your Microsoft points on. Here, have 160 points on us. Yeah. That was the one thing I was worried about when I bought this 360 and when I bought the previous 360 from a charity shop, both for the 360 Degrees of Boredom streams. Oh, Codebreakers was successful. It needs to go into this pile. Yeah, unsuccessful. Right, okay. So there's the unsuccessfuls that had previously been claimed. These are the unsuccessfuls that come up as unsupported, not valid. So, unsuccessful, not valid. Unsuccessful, already claimed. But therefore were still able to be claimed. And successful claimed, which I'm glad to say is a nice big wad. Nice big wad. Do you have a clue how dumb the solution I found to get my 360 to sign in to my account again? Was it turning the console on and off again? Right, so what do we have left here? We have left here a pile of games. And each of these games have codes on the back of their manuals. Turn on or off the Xbox sub. Oh yeah, that's right. You did say. So we'll start with the code inside, well, on the back of the Bulletstorm manual. Apparently, this code unlocks Epic Edition content in Bulletstorm, and also gives you access to the Gears of War 3 beta? No way! So I'm not expecting the Gears of War 3 beta to work. Obviously. That would be silly. However, I am kind of hoping that the content for Bulletstorm will work. So I'm hoping the previous owner did not buy this for the Gears beta. I know that in my experience, when a game came with a free beta, I didn't claim it. Has already been redeemed. There you go. Bulletstorm, already redeemed. Right, Kingdoms of Amalur had something on the back of the manual. Let's see. Activate your online pass. For Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, online pass gives you access to the House of Valor faction quest, featuring 7 additional single-player quests. 7 quests. But they're single-player quests. Why do they need to be online? Why do they need to be online? They're single-player quests. Bruh. Mail. Emailer. Oh, it's just news. They haven't given me a free key. So the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning online pass was not claimed. Your Mass Effect 3 N7-inspired Shepard's battle armor is unlocked in Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning when you activate your online pass. So that was a successful one. Next, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit has an online pass on the back of the manual. So let's try to redeem that pass. So, the previous owner had redeemed the online pass for Need for Speed Pursuit. I hate online passes, by the way. The whole point of them was to try and curb sales of pre-owned games. They're always trying something new for that. The most recent one is just not releasing games physically at all. That'll stop them selling pre-owned copies. It will. It will. It is the most drastic solution, though. How about just, accept the existence of pre-owned copies? But, then you enter a situation with the Xbox 360 now where you can't buy new copies. So is the consumer just meant to not play those? The way Microsoft looks at it, yeah, probably. Microsoft turns around and says, oh, you can buy new copies of very specific games on the Xbox One. So there's a product for people who don't want to be online, and that's the Xbox 360. Is that what you're saying? The previous owner did not claim the online pass for Saints Row 4. Nice. I will happily accept that. That one is a successful. Next up, Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2 contains an online pass. We will attempt to claim the online pass for Dead Space 2. My copy of FIFA 11 came with the receipt in the case. Yeah, there's a few games that I was looking through today, and I found the previous owner's receipts before mine, and they were quite interesting. Seeing how the prices of games have changed over the years. Like, there's games that I've bought pre-owned for £1 that are now worth, like, crazy money. But it's just, the luck of the draw. There's a lot of stuff I paid a lot for that's really gone down in value. So it swings and roundabouts. Previous owner of this copy of Dead Space 2 claimed their online pass. Too bad. Right. Red Faction Armageddon comes with an exclusive Ruin mode. I am now going to enter the code for Ruin mode. That Red Faction Ruin mode code has been redeemed. So far, we're having much worse luck with the codes that are printed on the back of manuals. They are all valid, but they have all been redeemed. I have an online passcode for Saints Row the 3rd. This is the edition with all the DLC, the full package. But it still uses an online pass instead of having that built into the game itself, unlike the rest of the DLC, which is. I am hoping that this one has not been claimed. Now, to be fair, I could have sworn I played Saints Row the 3rd online back in the day, so I must have previously had an online pass for this game. Unless the initial release didn't need one. Let's have a look. This code has already been redeemed. So far, very bad luck. 2 successes and 5 failures. I saw Watchmen for PS5. Do you mean Watchmen for PS3? Watchmen The Enders Night Parts 1 and 2. Yeah. Yeah, I have that on PS3. I was kind of hoping I could find it on Xbox 360. I got the Xbox 360 version on my RGH, but I wouldn't mind actually owning parts 1 and 2. Of course, can't get them now. Store's gone. Ha! So, it would appear if you have a code for a game, you can't claim it. So the code on the back of the Darksiders 2 manual has been claimed. Oh. Seems when it's on the back of the manual, idiots notice them. Online pass. Redeem on the code redemption screen. In-game. Okay, hold on. Deal with that one in a sec. Here we have the online access for WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Let's try to claim that. P2TJX. He's reading it out loud now. He doesn't care. He's given up caring about people getting the codes. To be honest, I have come out of this with way more successes than I expected. I was expecting nothing to work. The fact DLCs do is shocking to me. Yeah, previous owner claimed the online access. Which means I miss out on Superstar Chris Masters, Kelly's Sexy Devil, alternate attire, and Rey Mysterio Day of the Dead alternate attire. Oh no, how will I survive? Is Lego Harry Potter on PS2? Because I guess that's all you had then. Oh, back when carrier bags were 5p. When was this? 2009. God. Prototype 2. When prompted, in-game, enter the code below. I reckon it will work here, because it is Xbox format code. But if it doesn't work, we will try it in-game as well. But it is an Xbox format code. Nice! So the Ragnar Access Pack. I would have been surprised if this hadn't been successful, because the other item from this pack, in fact, all the items from this pack were successful. It's just some of them I wasn't allowed to claim. Mainly the Avatar items. Battlefield Bad Company. Bad Company. When you start the game the first time, you'll be asked to enter the VIP code. Which means chances are it's been claimed. But okay, that goes in the pile of games we have to boot up to enter the codes. Didn't know that Xbox began in 2001. What, the original Xbox? Yeah. It's quite old. Your Elite passcode to unlock the full Space Marine multiplayer experience. Okay. Don't actually care much about the online for Space Marine 1. I am excited for Space Marine 2. I was kind of hoping that I could convince a publisher to give me a couple of codes for it, so I could get, like, Vlad or Draven or whoever involved in Space Marine 2. But I don't suppose I will be able to convince a publisher that my small, sad act of a YouTube channel deserves 3 copies of Space Marine 2. Speaking of sad act, this code has been redeemed. It's alright, like I said, don't care about the online. Really could not care. So we have 2 games here that I have to boot into. Actually, 4 games here that I have to boot into the game to redeem codes. Oh, one is at a certain website. One is on a third-party website. It's probably not available anymore. I've got 3 here. Fight Night Champion. And Battlefield Bad Company 2, FIFA 11. Do it in-game. Where is Fight Night Champion? Is that Fight Night Round 4? Is that Fight Night Round 3? I think I have a Fight Night Champion. The entire ordering of these is all fucked up because I went through and I went through every single game, so they're all in different places that I'm expecting. Sure enough, your only options really for a Fight Night Champion are Fight Night 3 and Fight Night 4. I'm going to assume it's Fight Night Round 4 that this came out of. So let's boot into Fight Night Round 4 and see if someone bashed Half-Life on the OG Xbox. Half-Life on the OG Xbox is nothing short of a fucking miracle. Like, it's way better than it has any right to be. I look at that port and I am just stunned by how good it is. For the hardware it's on. Like, the only port of Half-Life 1, the only port of Half-Life 2 that is more amazing to me than the Xbox 360 one is the port for the Fuse, which is a Chinese Android-based console. That port of Half-Life 2 is even more impressive. But the port to Xbox 360 is phenomenal. So let's see if this is the one that has the online passcode. Can't believe I'm booting into a Fight Night game. Do I look like the kind of person who would like Fight Night? So there is an update, a 2 megabyte update. Let's pull that down. EA Sports. It's in the game. EA Sports. I heard that was David Hayter, but I'm not so convinced that's true. Yes, the GIFs are still on screen because I will have to enter a code on the game's menu, and I'm too lazy to turn the GIFs off and then turn the GIFs back on. It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game. Create a Fight Night profile. Download stopped for Jurassic World Pack. Are you trying to download to a drive where there isn't enough space? Right, okay. Well, that's your fault for trying to download to a drive where there isn't enough space. Well done, genius. Training gym.
Hi, fight fans. I'm Joe Tessitore, and I welcome
I just
you
want
to
to
the
put in a
training
code.
gym. This is where our head trainer is going to get you started in learning all the
Oh,
basic
Mercury's in retrograde. Audio jungles in audio jungle. Audio jungles in retrograde. Blah, 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 the audio jungle. Audio jungle. Where's the options menu? Options menu. Options menu. Are you really putting the, like, options really hidden out of, like, nowhere? Audio settings. Okay, great. So, I'm trying to find where the thing is where I put in a code. It's assuming even EA servers are available anymore. EA servers are not available anymore. So is this not the game that has the champion code? New purchase of Fight Night Champion. Hold on. I don't have a game called Fight Night Champion. I have Fight Night Round 4 and I have Fight Night Round 3. And this code must have come out of one of them. So I don't have a Fight Night Champion. And then two. Bear with me. Minecraft, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 007 Legends, Quantum of Solace, Dancing Stage Universe 2, Blackwater. Nope. 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 Yeah, there is a Fight Night Champion. I loaded up the wrong Fight Night. Apparently there was the Fight Night Champion. That does not sound like a very convenient way to watch video game playthroughs. Fight Night Round 4. It's Champion I want to boot up. So basically, I got audio jungled for nothing. Can you actually edit your avatar even on this dashboard? Yeah, you can. Okay. That's cool. Right. This is Champion. This is the one that has a code I have to enter on a specific menu. I'm doing all of this, and yet I bet you the code will have been used. I would love Ratchet in Fortnite. But on the proviso that we get Captain Quark as well.
EA Sports.
I want Captain Quark.
Game.
Clank can be back bling. That's fine. Get the Rhino as a weapon. I mean, if you think about it, the Boogie Bomb from Fortnite is essentially a Ratchet and Clank weapon anyway. Hey, Sushi, how's it going? Let's move some of these to external. I'm alright. I've been putting in codes for Xbox 360 content, and quite a lot of them have worked, even though the store is no longer available. Which is pretty cool. Unable to retrieve the EA terms and conditions. So if the servers are down, does that mean you can't even enter your online pass for Fight Night Champion anymore? Come on, the game only came out in 2011. What's your excuse? One desire. I wanna get content ID'd up my wazoo. I wanna get content ID'd up my wazoo. I wanna get okay. Online multiplayer modes and oh no, that's champion. No. No. By the way, anime GIFs are in the way of the video. That was to hide the keyboard when I was typing in codes. Because there is still potentially some codes to enter, I've left them up. If you want to know what depression is not doing anything unless you absolutely need to, right? I don't absolutely need to remove those GIFs yet. I can't even make jokes about things now. Because I get picked up on, oh, I'm sure it was more than that. It's called a joke. Retrieving EA terms and conditions from the EA server. What do you mean download stopped? Can't download this item. Why? Retrieving the EA terms and conditions from the EA server. You must accept the EA terms and conditions to use the online features of this type. So your online code for Fight Night Champion is useless. That will go into the could not claim because your mother sucks cocks in hell pile, which is that one. Right. So that's one I can't do. I assume then that any other game that's EA that requires me to do it through an online menu, like Battlefield Bad Company 2, is gonna not work. So there's no point in me trying it. In FIFA 11, who gives a shit? Right. Very interesting Ratchet and Clank info in the chat. You have a certain high number of raritanium in Tools of Destruction. You can buy pure gold, unlimited ammo, gravitron bullets. I like played through that game in full once. I was like, yeah, I'm done. It's not that it was particularly bad, it's just it got a little bit difficult near the end. Alright, they're two very similar games, that's why. Well, we might as well play something briefly before I close the stream off. I was only really here to test that codes worked. So I can rip the stream out and make a video announcing that codes work or don't work. Oh, that's right, I picked up Revelations Digital. Excellent. When Revelations 2 Physical arrives next week, I should in theory be able to play both. I want to know what was going on with those downloads, actually. Why the Codebreakers download doesn't work. Oh, it does work. It's just the Xbox playing stupid down. Is there even online for the game anymore? No. I was just hoping that if it was something I could key to my account, I just wanted to key it to my account. If I'm allowed to have it, I want it. I suppose that's my logic. This monster does not taste of strawberry. It just tastes of the normal white monster. It's not great. Ugh. Fuck it. I'm a fighter. Ultra Strawberry Dreams. Some people swear that strawberries are aphrodisiacs. They say if you share a double strawberry with someone, then they'll catch feelings for you. All we know is the flavor of the heart-shaped fruit is perfect for our new Zero Sugar Ultra. Wonderfully sweet when slightly tart, this easy-drinking Ultra tastes like a dream. Passionately crafted with the Monster Energy blend you crave. Take one sip and you'll be crazy for Ultra Strawberry Dreams. Can't download. That is funny. You are a funny man. Huh. You're a funny man. My save data is internal, otherwise it freezes during story mode. Okay. I can't do anything on the menu. Yes, so Dead or Alive, yeah, this is what I noticed the other night, was I did story mode without skipping cutscene. I didn't get achievement for beating it. I didn't get achievement for beating any of the chapters in story mode. So I'm going to have to do that all again on a DOA 5 disc as opposed to a DOA 5U disc. Which is great. Also, hey! Thank you for waiting. Hey, Tech. ERB. E-R-B. E-R-B with me. Yes, some of the achievements, in fact, most of the achievements for this game are online. DOA 5U especially, most of them are online. Schoolgirl. Schoolgirl. Santa. Santa. Right, I got throwdowns enabled, so with any luck, a throwdown might happen. I don't think it will. But I have online for 2 days! As part of that trial code I enabled, so fuck it, let's get some matches in. Oh, it's Jackie! Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, he fucking always blocks a high punch. He always blocks a high punch, this asshole. Oh, it's a searching for opponent in the bottom right. Nice one. Okay. Right, I have to get used to... The buttons are ever so slightly different on PC last round. I played a little bit of the PC version today. I needed to get a screenshot. Jacob sent me a message, and the only response to it was Marie saying, "Oh dear." So I had to play and get a screenshot of Marie saying, "Oh dear." Bastard.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, it's not too late to play a 360 online, but it is too late to be able to enjoy the Xbox Live Arcade now. And that's part of the reason, really, for owning an Xbox 360 is how fantastic the Xbox Live Arcade and Games on Demand service was. We will never have a console with an online store like that ever again. Because it was too good. It was too consumer friendly. It was too good. We'll never have one like that again. So it was the store that went down. And I mean, the store is technically still there. You just can't buy anything. Online servers, that's a game-by-game basis. The online service for this is still there.
Yay, I beat you.
Are you here to take me out?
It's Bayman!
Rose of blood bloom.
Oh dear. I was hoping it should go, oh dear. Right, I need to activate the Showtime effect, which means I need to whack him into the wall twice. Ugh. Whack him into the wall once, and now I need to whack him into the wall again. Yes. Does that count? Maybe I need to actually inflict it on him while he's alive. So, wait, once and again. Okay, that's an achievement, isn't it? Activate the Showtime. I guess not.
Piece of cake.
I have activated it on. Oh, you're playing and you've got throwdowns enabled. Interesting.
Us. Let the red rose of blood bloom forth.
I like this arena because it makes me think of the big shell from Metal Gear Solid. Aren't you gonna get up? So if a game's MUs wants, they can ask for the games. They still have a chance, even if it's that small.
Oh dear.
I don't understand. Fuck. Bungie is laying off 220 employees. That's Sony money, not cutting it.
You got it dirty. Aren't you gonna get up?
Games Museum has a chance to grab any of the games. Ah, right, okay. Microsoft is more likely to listen to a game museum than a member of the general public. Because fuck gamers and members of the general public. Am I right? Am I right, Microsoft? Fuck the public. It's alright. 360 is still playable. I can still play games I like on it. And I've got massive piles of games to play through. It's not the worst case scenario. I just, you know. I'm gonna miss this store. I'm gonna miss the store. I already do. You fucker! If this is what, like, easy difficulty CPU is like, I'm fucked.
You got it dirty. Yay! I beat you.
I love the idea of a subscription service that would, you know. Can it be because we have different versions of DOA? Are you fully updated?
The red rose of blood bloomed.
If you're fully updated, then in theory we should be able to play together. Maybe it is because yours is DOA 5 and mine is Ultimate. But I would have figured that the game itself would be no different after updating. I mean, your DOA 5 can still play online with people who have Ultimate. The only difference between 5 and Ultimate is the achievement list. Maybe there is a... Maybe 5 and Ultimate are two different game codes, and it simply won't connect. It's possible. You know, that hadn't even occurred to me. Should we try online then? Yeah, I'll wait until
Piece of cake.
I'm through this arcade mode. I think there's like one more match. And then I'll try setting up a match.
Dear.
We'll just see if you're able to connect me. I'll need to add you on the Xbox friends list. Fuck you, Ein. So I like how he's just called Ein here and not Hayate. Like, depending on the skin, depends on what name appears on screen. I like that. If I have one regret, it's not picking up Policeman Marie Rose while I still had time. God damn. What an outfit. This map is so, like, Stephen Chow, or whatever his name is. The guy who did, like, Shaolin Soccer. Like, you're punching people through walls. Like, it is so quintessentially, like, just a set from one of his movies. Bastard. You could play that game, you little fuck.
Yay, I beat you.
I was listening to the cutscenes and Hitomi said Ein, so that's what I'm going with. So we'll try go into the online section. I also need to add Jacob on Xbox. Well, actually, if I don't add Jacob, and I just create a... Does it specify which type of online match? Fight online, 10, 100. No, it doesn't specify. Okay. Right. I've created a lobby. See if you can join, Jacob. See if you can find my lobby. The word lol is blocked in text chat. I went into the lobby match as opposed to ranked match. Lobby match. I'm about to get myself banned from Xbox Live. Oh, it works in this game. Sore throat again. A sore throat means I need a coffee. Jacob, let's switch this around. You make a lobby and tell me which lobby you've made. That might be better. Bunny Farm? Funny you should say that, Sushi. Because I'm all alone in my white rubber room. Right, I'm exiting lobby. I'm gonna go into search. Unable to find opponent. Wow. You in ranked or like standard lobby? Right. Try connecting again in the lobby. I think our versions must be different. That must be what's going on. Messages. Did I get a friend request from you the other day? Yeah, look. Your version says Dead or Alive 5. And if I go to join it, it changes the game. So there is a difference between DOA 5 Ultimate and DOA 5. They're different games. Well, that's confusing. DOA 5U and DOA 5 are different games. So I suppose my next question is, how much is a copy of DOA 5? Matthew, no! No! Matthew, no! Don't do it! Fiverr. Mr. Simpson, no! Mr. Simpson, no! Dramatization happened. Thank you for ordering from Sex. You're welcome, Sex. I want the story mode achievements. Yeah, so they're different games. Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate and Dead or Alive 5 are different games. So we won't be able to play together. That is unfortunate. That also means I basically have to do the entire game twice if I want all the achievements. Yeah, I nabbed a copy of Ultimate just before, like, the price of everything shot up. Because I knew that store closure, bam. And CEX had copy of Ultimate for 15. The cheapest copy on eBay was 35. Well, while I got you here, something arrived today. Hey ho, here we go. Hard to place in my face with no emotion. All the problems make me wanna go. Where is it? Where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd you put it? Bye, everyone. Girly. Sorry, distracted. Distracted. Hello, Ruth. Say hello to the internet, Ruth. Baby. You can walk around this room, but let me shut the window, okay? Hey, you down there now? Meow. Aw. Where did that copy of Burnout Revenge go? Does the room smell interesting to you? Going to create Burnout Revenge. It arrived today. I had it in my hands. I've seen it. What are the chances of me, like, having that and then forgetting where I put it? Oi, oi, oi! No nibbling the Xbox controller, alright? Know what you like with cables. Okay, real talk, folks. I got a copy of Burnout Revenge today, and now I can't find out where it is. On that pile. That's Eat Lead and Arkham Asylum. Oi, 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 get out from there. Oi, oi. She's not going to listen to what I say. Ruthie is what Ruthie does, isn't it? Get out from under there, Ruthie. Ruth. Ruthie. Ruthie found a spider. I think Ruthie's killed the spider. The reason why I can't find Burnout Revenge is I'm looking for a nice spine, right? It's one of those boring white spines. You finished fighting that spider? Did you get him? Did you get him, girly? It looks like you did because I see cobwebs around your mouth. Way to go. Good job. You like that corner, do you? Baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do you know who else likes it under that stool? Felix likes it under that stool as well. No, no, no. If you climb in there, I'll never see you again. Fucking hell. Right. Burnout Crash, yes. So I grabbed Burnout Crash as well, just before the store closed. Because I figured I want to do a Burnout tier list at some point, right? So Revenge. I picked up Burnout 2 recently on PS2 for like silly cheap. Now's as good a time as any to be getting into Burnout. Do they get along? They still do not get along.
For an entire console generation, people have experienced burnout in the only way it's been possible. But if you've only played it this way, you haven't experienced it at all. Burnout has now entered the era of high definition.
What? High definition?
For revenge. It's taken event organizers over a year to find the ultimate locations to fight and crash. Competitors will be charging hard through alternate routes, finding shortcuts, and taking big air opportunities.
Be careful you don't shut yourself in the room.
North America on the Revenge World Tour, ripping through the heart of Europe.
Silly girl.
Of course, we go
Right. Smiling Friends made Burnout Revenge for PS2 more expensive. How did that happen? All the problems make me wanna go like a failure straight to video. Oh. Oh. Oh, the Dead 60. It's alright. I expect like a billion content ID claims now I'm playing this. Takedown camera. Yeah, tracks. Here we go. Meow. Hello again. Maybe. Meow. You know what happens if you get close? I'm going to lift you up and show you to the webcam. Yeah. Meow. 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 Baby. Oh, don't worry about that. Problem is, you're a little bit too low for the webcam to see. I'll have to get... Yeah. That's okay. Dig your claws into my shirt if you like. I swear I'm not doing this for the views. You're not comfortable, are you? I am not going to force you to sit here if you're not comfortable, okay? I'm going to put you down. Okay? I don't want you to do anything you're not comfortable doing, alright? If you want to get out, you can. The door's open. Oh, you've left your glitter all over me. She left her glitter all over my clothes again. KMFDM. Oh, Daft Punk is playing at my house. Yeah. KMFDM. Woo! You interested in Skylanders figures? Because that's what's in that box. Yeah, she is incredibly adorable. What happened was Mum saw her online. And she... Dramatic reenactment. She bashes open the bathroom door while my dad's on the shitter and says, "Can we have her?" Shoves the phone in his face. Apparently that's how it went down. You're interested in the controller because I'm paying attention to that and not you. And also because it's got a wire. No. No attacking the wire. I know about you and wires. Wires are your thing. I'm not going to be able to focus on any... Did the spider... Is the spider disagreeing with you? You're going to cough it up then? Baby. Let's get... No. Don't play with the cable. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to focus on the game. The cat is in here and is demanding my attention. I'm sure you can understand. I can't live stream and look after the cat at the same time. There is really only one option, I'm afraid. Stick 'em up. Meow. Hey, get out from there. Bang. Now you meant to play dead. You meant to pretend and lay down. Let the cat play. I worry about it because this office is not cat proof. I'm worried she might do something that ends up hurting herself. Give the cat the broken Mad Catz controller and make it think it's playing. Oh, that's funny. You got purple? No. Meow? I stopped paying attention to you, so here you are. Isn't that right? I know it's a toy gun. Yeah, it did. It was something I had immediately on hand that was funny. This is another one where the price of the game is going to shoot up. I got this about £10 to £15 cheaper because the top of the inlay is damaged. Great. It cost me like £12 to the door. Right, it's been quite a while since I played a Burnout, so... I see where I went wrong. I should have been bashing from the very beginning. I was being careful. And in traffic attack, I don't have to be careful. Oh, black velvets. Oh, I crashed. Oh, that was brutal. Oh. Fireburst. Was that a live arcade title? I figure for anything that supports Connect, I'm just going to grab it on my RGH Xbox because if Microsoft doesn't want me to buy it anymore, and it's a piece of hardware they don't even support anymore, why should I feel bad? That's my logic. Oh my god. Are you destroying the floor? Are you destroying the floor? No, it's okay. What are you... A USB-C cable. You know what? Go ahead. Have it. So long as you can't harm yourself by chewing on that USB-C cable or whatever. Slam into traffic to score. Like, I haven't done that yet in this entire mission. Yeah, teach that cable who's boss. Oh shit. I got reamed again. Okay, go. Oh, yeah. I remember using, like, mods to replace the EA tracks. You were really taken to that cable. Pat's really taken to that cable. To be fair, it is a tiny USB-C. It is barely useful. She can have it. I'll read the chat in a sec. Catch up. What have you picked? What are you picking a fight with now? I can hear something rustling. Just watching as the entire office gets destroyed by the cat. But she's too cute to stop. That's the annoying part. Do I stop her from destroying the office? But she's so cute while she does it. Still fighting that cable. I'm Did I hit 2 million? There is a clip creator. Wait, what have you got there? Oh my god! Look at this! You killed that real good! Well done! Right, let's have a look. DOA 5 Ultimate is separate. I thought it overlaid DOA. That's what I thought as well. Dangerous Driving. Do they still make Burnout games? Right, okay. Dangerous Driving is like a spiritual successor to Burnout. If there was ever a DOA 7, will it be Concord? I hope not. Depends whether they want to appease the FGC again. So that's really what it's all about. I wonder if I can still get, like, an achievement for sharing a clip. Yes. I like that clip very much. Let's call it clip. Burnout clip, even better. $20 stars to next rank. Was FGC. Fighting game cucks. Whatever the C stands for. Fighting game community. Because they tried to make DOA more suitable for, like, oh wait, no. Out from there. That's where all the no. That's where all the computer cables are. You will bite through something that will destroy my computer. So out. Out. Ruth. Out from under there, Ruthie. You're gonna bite through something very important if I let you back there. Evo. That's it. Evo. Yeah, the community standards. This goes against our community standards, was like, or words to that effect was what they said. Or family values or something. Can't remember the exact term. But yeah, all the time that Evo is like that and Dead or Alive is appealing to Evo, Dead or Alive will lose some of its soul and personality. Oh, is that the Bravery? Some sort of remix thing. Don't look at me that way. Titty bad. Yeah, titty bad. Titty bad, titty bad, titty bad. Are you attacking my office chair? You're attacking my office chair, aren't you? Ruth was attacking the office chair. Little demon. Little demon you are. You little demon, you. What are you looking at there? Coffee machine? Do you want a coffee? Could you imagine how bad a cat is normally without being on caffeine? No, 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 no. Not the 360 cable, okay? If we had any doubts which cat it was that ate through our internet cable, we don't anymore. Well, I am glad you feel comfortable enough in my presence to be laying around on your back in my office. That makes me very happy. Makes me happy that you feel comfortable enough around me to lay on your back. Three-star. Was I just not fast enough? Yeah, I mean, the character designs in DOA 6 are not bad. What I object to is that they are the result of censorship. That's what I object to. The designs themselves are not bad. It's like some of the redesigns of... Alright. Some of the redesigns of demons for that Persona 5 mobile game that released in China. Some of those redesigns go hard. Incubus wearing like a full-on bodysuit. Looks amazing. It's just... What I object to is that that design came about due to censorship. That's what I object to. Retry. Tekken versus Virtua Fighter versus Dead or Alive would be nice. I would just, you know, I would like to see Dead or Alive crossover with another fighting game series. Like, we've got King of the Fighters characters in KOF 6. We've got Virtua Fighter characters in KOF 5. The next crossover should be Tekken characters. But I will also take Fighters Megamix characters. So, sorry, not fighting Megamix characters, because fighting Megamix is a crossover. Fighting Vipers characters. Personally. What was the... Was it 1 minute 30? Fuck! What is it, 125? you left the office now? Have you decided you've had enough? I mean, all that matters to me is if DOA plays well. I haven't played DOA 6 yet. I picked it up on a Steam sale, maybe about half a year ago. I'm surprised it was something like 40 gig when I went to install it. I was surprised by comparison how small Dead or Alive 5 is before you install DLCs. Like, last round's only like 4 or 5 gig. I was kind of surprised. The size discrepancy. I'm 5 seconds behind where I was the last time? Oh my god, 0.6 of a second too slow. No. I refuse to accept... Oh! Oh. No, 4 stars, but... still only a silver medal. I can do better. What about Rumble Roses? So Rumble Roses XX did not go down cheap enough for me. Was very disappointed. Finding a copy of that now is going to be extremely difficult. Oh, the crossing over. Yeah, Rumble Roses would be a really good crossover for DOA. The question is, does Konami A, care about Rumble Roses enough to bring the characters back to appear in DOA? And 2, is it beneficial for them? Like, Virtua Fighter 5 characters in Dead or Alive was beneficial because Virtua Fighter 5 was launching Final Showdown remix for arcades. And then KOF characters was beneficial in DOA 6 because the new KOF was coming out. So I think a crossover like Rumble Roses only really works if Konami is already planning to do something with the... Oh, hello, you're back. With the Rumble Roses IP. Yes, I'm telling... You made me crash. You made me crash. You made me crash. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to pick you up. Hmm? I'm trying to pick you up. In a way that doesn't hurt you. That's right. Which means I have to... Okay. Now, you're making it very difficult for me to live stream right now. Aren't you? Yes, you are. I always thought the girl from the Rumble Roses case was Mila from DOA 5. I can see the similarity, yeah, but that's Reiko, I want to say. Reiko Mamami or something like that. Hmm? Yeah. Uncomfortable. I'll very carefully. Meow. What is it you want? What is it you want? I want attention. I want attention, Matthew. I want attention. I want to destroy your controller cables. I want to destroy your office. I want to ruin everything you built in the space of 5 minutes. That's what I want. I want to scratch your chair. I want to tear the lino on the floor apart. I want to eat all your USB connectors. Don't I? Ow. I want to stick my claws in your trousers. Baby. Baby. You want catnip or something? You are incredibly clingy today. Normally you're only clingy like this in the mornings. Juicy USB connectors, yeah. Loves that USB. Ooh. Congratulations, you're on the desk. Yes, please show the internet your butthole. You... Until next time, if we live that long. There is... The stream is over. I must now pay attention to the cat. It's a good job that... No, not on top of the laptop. No. No, not the laptop. Not the laptop. No. Down from there. It's fine you're jumping all over the keyboard because the PC isn't on. Now that's 2 holes I've got to repair in this t-shirt. Thank you. That's 2 holes I've got to sew patches on. Ow? Yes, please, stick your incredibly sharp claws in me. I am but a pincushion. So anyway. Hi. Did she knock the webcam? Ow. Not my skin. Not my skin. Christ. Can you let go? Please? You let go. Thank you. It's a car. It's a car, Ruth. How? This is so hard to do. This is so hard to do while you are kneeing me. Kneading me. Here's the thing, right? Felix would never jump up here and do all this shit. Maybe once upon a time. No. No eating the cable. As soon as you bite through that cable, I have to buy a replacement 360 controller. And those are actually worth a lot of money nowadays. Those are actually quite expensive. Are you just gonna... Are you trying to find some... Do you want me to move the keyboard? So you've got somewhere... You? Yeah. No, 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 no. No, not there. That's where the live electricity is. Okay? That's where the wires that serve the room are. If you bite through those, well, the good news is I'll be able to have Kentucky Fried Cat tonight. The bad news is no more Ruthie. So, yeah, by all means, climb over me. Darling. Oh, I know this song. Now the world falls on you. Ah! 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 Not in my tit. Not in my tit, girlie. That's incredibly bad. It's so hard to focus with you doing that. Oi, oi, what are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? Hey. I just found DOA 2 for less than $10 on PS2. So it did have a very large PS2 release. It was launch or very close to console launch. So it shouldn't be too difficult to find copies. Well done. So what I'm thinking is maybe hold off buying it at $10 just yet and see if you can find it a little bit cheaper. Because it did receive a mass release on PS2, as well as platinum releases as well. So I would avoid, you know, spending through the teeth for it, because I think you can get it for a little bit less than 10. If you look around, maybe about 8. You know, considering that it's like $2 or $3 for shipping nowadays, at least, you're going to want to save that money wherever you can. Whee! Right, if I don't get that 125, I'm going to be pissed. Yes! There we go. And that'll be a 5-star. Which is a perfect. So give me a bonus star, please. Thank you. Did all of that for 1 more star. What's DOA dimensions for 3DS? DOA dimensions for 3DS is a retelling of the events of Dead or Alive 1, 2, and 3, I believe, in the Dead or Alive 4 engine. Dead or Alive 3/4 engine. It's very good. I can recommend it. You scare yourself. Sit under the Sit under the stool. Felix likes it under there, you know. Yeah, DOA Dimensions is an easy recommendation. The collectible figures will become an obsession. Seeing as you can only get, what, like 10 play coins a day on the Nintendo 3DS? I used to walk my steps every day to get my 10 play coins so I could unlock 3 random figurines. For $25, I mean, that's close to what I paid for it when it was new. Have a look around and compare the prices. See how many are that kind of price. We got orange. Orange. Yeah. I've forgotten how this works. Oh. Crash brick, that's right. And then we can explode that. And yeah. I got the target at least. Wasn't quite sure what I was doing, but I won. Can't park there, mate. Play on Xbox Live and take down Burnout Revenge players from around the world. I think the servers are still up. DOA 1 PS1 $9. Did Dead or Alive release on the PS1? I know it released on the Saturn. Crash deconstruction site. Oh yeah. It did. Right, okay. Fair enough. I hadn't heard about that release, so in which case it might be worth some money. Well, shit. Well, let's get that bar up. Extreme Volleyball 2. DOA X2. on 360. I have that. Actually, I don't. Not anymore, I don't think. So I haven't seen it today. I've basically seen all my Xbox 360 games today. That's one I'd like to get, but I expect it's a little bit pricey. That's right. I think I have it on my RGH Xbox. Over the fence! What have you found? Oi! 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 The RX-78 doesn't stand a chance against Pussycat. This is why for the longest time I have not let the cats in this office. Poor RX-78 Gundam. You are so disruptive. Oi, 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 oi. Really? Oh, come on. You're not in trouble. Come on. Come on, Devin. You're not in trouble. Alright? You're destroying things that I love, but you're not in trouble. Right? Now, I'm afraid, due to your transgressions, it's time for you to leave the office. Bye. Bless her. She started chewing my Gundam. That's when it stops being fun. That's when it stops being fun in games. Yeah, chewing on the Gundam like a dog. Like the dog she is. I can do better than that. Yes. Over the fence. Over the fence. Over the fence. Over the fence. Surely it's possible, right? To cause a pile up here and then... Yes! Fortunately, that makes for a shit score. If I stay in the road, I get more points. I know I can get gold because I've done it before. Gold? No. There we go. That immediately looks more promising. Still another bunch of cars to come, isn't there? From the other side? Oh, yeah. I'll take that. Awesome, plus a gold. It's 5 stars. Batman tomorrow? Yes, Batman tomorrow. So what are the achievements in this then? Presumably one per rank, right? Your new rank is Destructive. How many do I already have in the game? 0, okay. Compete online, go online. All events in the harmless rank. All events in the unsafe rank. Recommend a clip, share a clip. Some of these sound like they might be a bit of work. Go online and win 50 races. Oh. Getting a clip in the top 20 downloads. Not happening. Could you imagine? That's like the achievement in Rockstar Table Tennis that's like, get #1 in the world. Yeah, that's not happening. The game cannot be played online at this moment. Are you kidding me? So this game doesn't have, like... Why is this game still available to play, to purchase on Xbox One and Series, and playable on Xbox One and Series, if the servers aren't available? Why am I surprised? It's an EA game. Oh, Beast in the Hollow. Game can't be played online now. Suck my dick. It's very disappointing. So all the online achievements are like off. Are not available, huh? So many games I won't be able to fully complete because EA shut the servers or whatever. This is why I wouldn't have online achievements in a game. Oh. So many games that I would love to play online, but my online passes don't work. Right. EA Sports, it's not in the game. EA servers. You cannot play. Challenge nothing. I'm loading this game up because I want to see how far I got in it back in the day. We're starting over from the beginning. Just want to see how far we got. 0-47. Huh? And the only difference between normal and hard is that you don't get a marker of when to counter. Is that the only difference? I could clean up 60, 120, 180 plus. Whatever these story achievements are. Sorry, 50, 50, 50, 150 plus story achievements. How hard is the game on a first playthrough on hard? Like, because I get the feeling this is the kind of game where if I start it on hard, and then I want to switch down to normal, I can't. Like, I'd have to start an entire brand new normal story mode. I'll look it up. All right, thank you very much for coming. Until next time, if we live that long, Batman tomorrow.